media, and so on. We really appreciate that, despite the downfall of big tech and the pathetic joke that is the current state of affairs with social media. We wish social media would just simply do their jobs instead of attempting to control narratives that they know nothing about. BitChute.com/smAsho has some exclusive content. And we're currently streaming live to Twitch. We've decided to welcome Twitch for our Cosmology segment once again today. Thanks to our YouTube subscribers, new and old. Don't forget to press like and subscribe if you're new here. Leave us a comment. Share the videos with your friends and foes. We've got lots of content. Check our playlists for more details on that. And here comes today's Cosmology segment, where I'll talk in a stilted fashion for no apparent reason. Today's Cosmology segment's going to start out with Elon Musk. Is he a moron? Well, I don't think he's actually a moron. He just has some idiotic ideas about certain things, such as carbon sequestration. Yes, we've decided to put Elon in the Cosmology segment here because of the story about Mars. So Elon Musk is offering $100 million to 3 different prize winners to scrub carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. An idiotic idea, as carbon dioxide is not a pollutant and does not control the planet's climate, which is why this is so moronic. Scrubbing carbon from the atmosphere is one of the most idiotic ideas ever conceived by mankind. Let's continue on to another story about everybody's favorite billionaire, Elon Musk. Would you like to volunteer to go to Mars? Well, I wouldn't. Why? Because it would be fatal, most likely, especially around time of solar minimum. And why? Well, because you would receive a fatal dose of radiation. Even if you survive the trip back from Mars, I believe it takes about 10 months based on current technology to get to Mars, so about a 2-year mission, you're likely to die on the way back, and if not, from a series of cancers derived from all the radiation exposure. We need induction-powered shields, but beside that, Musk on Mars. A bunch of people will probably die, but it's a glorious yet idiotic adventure. Now, are you worried about an escape hatch? Are you worried about leaving the planet because the planet is going to get so hot that you're going to have to go to a different planet? Well, that's a moronic idea. It's absolutely idiotic. As idiotic as the idea that mankind can control the climate and that mankind does control the weather. Stupid ideas. And going to Mars, in my opinion, is an additionally stupid idea. There are very few resources or science to be done on Mars, in my opinion. Let's talk about, now, of course, the spectacle of going to Mars and so on, the accomplishment of getting humans to Mars and getting them back in one piece is quite an accomplishment, but what are the real rewards? What is the risk-reward ratio? Seems kind of low to me here at the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. Today's astronomy photo of the day is the Neckalce Nebula. Now, this is actually a binary system, and this nebula is believed to be a planetary nebula. And those stars at the center of that, right there, are so close together that they orbit each other in barely a day. So the Neckalce Nebula is today's astronomy photo of the day. That's not today's astronomy photo of the day. That's an article from SciTech Daily. We'll get to the astronomy photo of the day. By the way, the less glamorous name of the Neckalce Nebula is PNG 054.2-03.4. I like Neckalce Nebula better. And so this may be an interesting read for all of you cosmology buffs out there. Again, this one on SciTech Daily. A diamond necklace of cosmic proportions. Today's random number is 808, which coincides with a low-mass X-ray binary known as Sagittarius X-4. So there it is on the XMM Newton. We do have this in some other layers as well. Let's take a look at it real quick on the 2-mass. And there it is in infrared light. Sagittarius X-4, otherwise known as H1820-303, is a consistent X-ray source, and it does have a fairly consistent looking cyclicity here over the past 16 years. So that's the 16-year X-ray output, the daily X-ray output, and in the lower left is your 1 month X-ray output from Sagittarius X-4. That's today's random object. It's number 808 on the Neil Gorell's Swift Observatory, the Burst Alert Telescope, which monitors 1,031 sources of X-rays. The astronomy photo of the day is a triple whammy, the Sagittarius triplet, consisting of M20, which is this nebula up here, M8, which is this nebula down here, and NGC 6559, which is this one over here. 3 nebulas, a triplet in the constellation Sagitta, in the constellation Sagittarius. And you're looking at about 100 light years. This is about 100 light years. That is M8 from the Messier catalog. And Messier was famous for looking up false comets, as Messier was looking for comets and cataloging all the blurry objects that were not moving individually across the sky, and ending up documenting a whole bunch of nebulae and galaxies. That's today's cosmology segment. And we'll have to say goodbye to Twitch. We'll bring you back for the meteorology segment.